Now, children at a school in Merseyside have spent the day learning about the Hillsborough disaster. They've studied what went wrong, how the police behaved and the way it was reported.
It's the fourth Hillsborough Day at South Wirral High School in Eastham, and now there is a campaign to make it part of the national curriculum, as Stuart Flinders reports.
These Year 10 pupils are examining the Sun's infamous report published days after Hillsborough. There are other lessons on why the disaster happened and the justice campaign.
It's quite shameful, really, what the police did at the time and how they covered up the actual Hillsborough disaster.
Shows you to question things more and not just look at it and be like, yeah, that's... And it also teaches you to fight for what you believe in as well.
It teaches you more about the media and how everybody gets affected by it.
Those who spent nearly 3 decades fighting for justice say the events of 1989 mustn't be allowed to fade into history.
It's important to educate children about the past. That's what we do. About the war and everything else, we educate people, and I think it's important, just as important to educate about what happened at Hillsborough, though that can never happen again.
Margaret Aspinall and other relatives of Hillsborough victims were guests of honour at the school today. Hillsborough Days become an annual event at this school, and they're keen to see it introduced now as part of the national curriculum. Here they've organised a petition calling for a Hillsborough Day in every school.
Students on Merseyside have an idea as to Hillsborough, but there are a whole generation of young people across the country who literally have very little knowledge about Hillsborough.
There's a lot competing to get on that curriculum, isn't there?
There is an awful lot, but this is so wide-ranging that I think it teaches valuable lessons.
All agree we can learn from Hillsborough. Here they believe those lessons need to be taught in school. Stuart Flinders, BBC North West Tonight, Merseyside.